Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this edition of Bingo Bonanza, live from the double wide of everyone's favorite beauty professional, Hummel figurine collector, and bingo caller, Miss Richfield 1981.
I'd like to tell a story of the prettiest of girls. It's me from Minnesota, in my heels and in my curls. Although my roots were modest, I was destined for the stage. My parents knew they had a star when at an early age. I did not say the word mama, I chose a different line. At just the tender age of 2, I screamed, "Oh, 69!" Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Bingo Bonanza! I'm your hostess, Miss Richfield 1981, and I invite you to stay right where you are and let me bring bingo to you. Oh, it's gonna be a bonanza because we've got a live studio audience and prizes and the Richfield winner spinner and fun, and it's all because bingo makes it better. It really does! Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, won't you grab your balls and play? Now it's your turn, join with me. Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, won't you grab your balls and play? Grab your balls and play, now you. Grab your balls and play. Grab your balls and play. I can hear you. Grab your balls and play. Grab your balls and play, hey! Welcome, 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 everyone. We are celebrating here in Richfield, aren't we, Lewis? Ready for Cyber Monday. That's why I've got my, I don't have the Apple IIe. I got this brand new, well, sort of slightly used. This is a laptop. So you can see it's very transportable. See, it's transportable. This folds in. See, this folds into this, and it's real nice. And then the floppy disk just fits right in there. This convenient floppy disk, which has my picture on it, so I know it's mine. And you just slide it in there, and then and it runs real nice. But the best part about the whole thing, Radio Shack. I don't know if you can see it. Radio Shack. So I'll always be able to get parts. Yeah, which I'm super happy about. That's why I got it, because I'll always be able to get parts for it. And that's real important for me, So anyway, good to see you all. Happy Cyber Monday. And I'm so excited to see all of you because this, believe it or not, is our 86th Bingo Bonanza. 86th. Hard to believe, isn't it? How the time goes. It just goes. Anyway, and I've got one of my favorite Christmas sweaters on. Look at this. It's got a little kitty. It looks like my old kitty, all gray. And it's got fun little pom-poms that are actual kitty toys. These are actually little toys that the kitties can play with. So the cats love this too. And we'll be seeing Lewis on and off as we go. But for the time being, here we are. And I'm joined by a fabulous live studio audience. I, of course, am broadcasting from Richfield, Minnesota, where butter's a spice and gravy's a beverage. But we have Ruth Ann and Rod and Lori and Joe with us. A beautiful group of people. And there they are. Hello, everyone. Hello. And you know what? I'm going to have to take my glasses off to see you and put on my regular glasses so I can see. Oh, that's better. These aren't prescription, so I can't really see through these. But they are nice. And they go with the outfit nicely, don't they? They do. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I don't even need an answer because I know what the answer is. I know what Jesus would say. And that's all that counts. So let me get my computer in closer so you can see. I don't know how many of you have been celebrating Cyber Monday, but I have been on the computer ordering. And then I thought, I should pull up my information about my holiday show. So we'll be talking about that. So I'm on my website right now. And I'm hoping nobody picks up the phone, It knocks me offline. So anyway, so Lori, good to see you, darling, from Kansas City.
Yes.
Wow, Kansas City. Where is that exactly?
In the middle of the country.
Is it? Okay, I'm not familiar. But what state is it in?
It's in Missouri and Kansas.
Missouri and Kansas. So it's so big it doesn't fit into just one state. It has to be two states.
It's 2 cities. I'm in Missouri now.
You're in Missouri.
Yeah.
Oh, fabulous. And I understand that you are having a little COVID experience.
Yes, I tested positive for COVID with a home test on Wednesday. So I've
What
been
a bummer.
stuck home all weekend. I was
Ugh.
sick with allergy symptoms, but so a friend dropped me off a home test, and
And you took it, and there you go.
Yeah.
Dang, those tests, and are they reliable? Do you think you really have it?
I don't know. I went for a drive-through on Saturday. I was really sick, but I feel a lot better now.
Oh, good. Are you vaccinated?
I am.
Because
double
they say
vax.
if you're vaccinated, you should be in good shape.
Yeah.
I hope.
I'm ready for the booster, but I was waiting until I got better.
And the nice thing is you can play bingo, diseased or not. We don't require. And look how close we're sitting. And yet I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid because it's bingo, and bingo makes it better, and we don't have to worry about it. So anyway, and do you have Do you have a computer too? Do you own a computer?
I do. Yeah.
You do.
I'm on the computer now.
You are on the. Are you shopping right now? You're shopping right now on the computer. Well, what are you doing on the computer?
I'm here with you.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever works for you. That's what's most important. Are you happy?
I'm happy.
Because that's all your father and I want is for you to be happy. So that's good. Okay, so that's Lori, and she's from Missouri, as you heard. But then we have handsome Rod. And Rod the Bod is coming to us from New York City. And New York, right, Rod?
Right. New York.
And where in New York are you living, Rod?
I am Upper Manhattan. I'm as far as you can go and still be on the island.
And where is that?
I'm at 211th.
211th. The first time I ever stayed in New York, I stayed at 125th and Madison. Is it near there?
Nice.
I stayed there. It was when Harlem was really Harlem.
Mm-hmm.
Back in that day and age, let me tell you, it was like in the early 90s. I think it was like 1992 or something. The first time I was ever in New York, had such a good time. We had such a wonderful time. And are you having a great time now and I know you're involved in Broadway work there, and thank God that's opened back up again. And, we suffered a terrible loss with Stephen Sondheim's death.
I know.
That's a kick in the teeth, on a beautiful Thanksgiving weekend and celebrating the opening of the theater. But he would want us to keep celebrating. He would want us to go to theater. That's what he'd want us to do for his memorial service, is to go to theater and buy tickets and go see a show.
Yes.
So, but we're going to talk more about Rod's works shortly. And but let me go to Joe in Toronto. Joe, can you hear me? Joe's in Canada. Hello, can you hear me, Joe? I'll talk louder for you because he's in Canada. And I didn't know that you could join us for bingo. I thought with all the restrictions, you might not be able to join us. But here you are, And where are you? Right in the city of Toronto there? Not that I've ever been, but I've heard good reports. I hear it's a beautiful place. Is it pretty?
Yeah,
nice city?
Beautiful. You should come.
I know. I want to come visit sometime. And now that I know you, I'll be able to do that, and then it's always helpful. I'm always afraid to go and visit Canada because I can't do the metric conversions in my head. So I'm afraid, I don't know what time things are. I don't know how you people do that. So anyway, but I'm so tickled you're here. Thank you for joining us. And look who's here. It's little Lewis here is joining us too. Do you have a cat or anything, Joe?
No, I used to have a dog, but he passed away.
Oh, so now you're all by yourself in Canada.
Yeah.
Wow. But you seem to be handling the language barrier nicely. I mean, the whole show's in English here, and you're doing a great job.
I practiced.
I'm glad you did. And we're going to find more out about Joe, and he's got a fascinating history. And in fact, we were both, Joe and I were in the Dominican Republic together not long ago.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and then Lewis is busy. Lewis is touching the keyboard. Don't touch the keyboard, sweetie. Okay. So, so if I suddenly disappear, just hang on. I'll be right back because Lewis is a little anxious tonight. And Ruth Ann and Sophie are joining us, and they're joining us from all the way from MD. What does that stand for?
Maryland.
Oh, is it Maryland? Oh, look at you. Oh, is that, what is, I'm trying to make out.
She's a golden retriever.
Oh, she's a golden, oh, look at her. She's beautiful. She's got a Christmas outfit on.
Antlers, yes.
Oh, and she's just absolutely beautiful. How old is she?
9.
Oh, goodness sake. She's a grand old lady. Look at her. Oh, she's wonderful. Yeah, I have Lewis, who's like 4, and then Dusty's like 14, 15, 16. We don't know. He's up there somewhere. So I've got a grand old man. You got a grand old lady there. Look at that, looking beautiful and sitting so still. And you're in Maryland, and I would ask where in Maryland you are, but I don't think it really matters because I don't think anyone knows Maryland that well. Is it near D.C.? That's what I know.
Yeah, I'm like 15 miles outside of D.C.
Oh, I know where that is, and I love D.C. I have so many friends there and absolutely love the area. In fact, if I could go to one city every single year, I'd go to D.C. because there's so much to see and so much to do. Do you work there in D.C.?
Nope. Just hang out with Sophie.
Oh, you hang out with Sophie. Oh, that's really nice. So you don't work?
Nope.
Jeez, where do I sign up? Holy smokes, that sounds fantastic. Well, listen, good to see you. We're going to chat with all of you shortly, but I have to talk to Chris first. And Chris is always, he's so helpful. We love Chris. And he's really the reason that we're here. He and Joe are just the technical help behind this. You can't believe how challenging it is. Hi, I hear your puppy.
Can you hear? Yeah, can you hear that? Literally, there's homicide happening. That's my life now.
Oh dear, what's going on? I hope
they're just going crazy. They were fed today, so they're not throwing bowls at me, but they're just, they're having a great time. And
because we have had them throw bowls occasionally. Yes. We've heard that, the clanking of the bowl, and we know get busy and get some food out there because they're hungry.
What started it is I have a little statue that looks like a bulldog, and so now it has set them all off, and now there's like a whole pecking order.
And have you had a good week, Chris?
I did. It was a great week. But
was it a great? Well, I'm wondering.
He's been coming for you today. Have you noticed this? I think Lewis is planning his takeover today.
Yeah, I think this could be the time where
this is
the show. Lewis. Well, he can run the show, he loves this new computer that I've got, this laptop that I got. He loves this. It's a Radio Shack. It's real nice. But I'm wondering, did you have anything special happen this last week? Because I think Joe might have a photo. Joe, do you have that photo that we could put up? Because we have a little photo. Oh, look at that. Wait a minute. Was it your birthday this week?
So it's actually on Wednesday, but you know how we all celebrate them for like a month at a time. So we're all early. It's not till Wednesday.
No. Yeah. And I'm never early. So this is new for me. So happy birthday early. Isn't that exciting? That's so fun. And was it an important birthday? Did it end in a 0 or a 5?
It was my 40th birthday. I don't even know what to think about all that.
Wow, you're 11 years older than me.
I was going to say, I can start giving you advice on what happens when you start
an older man. I like older men, so maybe we could make this happen. You never know.
Well, I don't know. We'll see if you make it through the night with the way Lewis is looking at you.
See if there's not a mutiny in the middle of all this.
That's right. So thank you, everybody, by the way, for being here. And you can play along with us. You can go to playbingobonanza.com. And from there, you can play 3 games of bingo. You can also chat there. So if you're chatting on Facebook, you can also chat there too, right? So you play 3 games. There's 3 cards. That's 9 chances to win. So if you win, you're going to get a gift certificate to the Redbubble store, which gets you all kinds of amazing Miss Richfield stuff like aprons and notebooks and iPhone covers and love. And what's awesome about them is you can get them on any different design. So you absolutely want to watch all 3 cards for all 3 games. But for those of you that are sort of looking for that extra chance, right, to be lucky, you can do that by sharing bingo with a friend. Because every single show, we pick somebody who has shared bingo with other people, and they also win. They're our lucky 10th winner, and we do that between the second and third game. So there's 2 ways to do that. If you're watching on Facebook, you can hit share on Facebook. And if you're watching on Play Bingo Bonanza, there's also a share on Facebook button. One of the things for those that are watching on Facebook, make sure to hit the little bell icon. That will give you a reminder every Monday when we go live. So you don't have to remember, just it'll show up for you, and that's a win too, right? So don't forget.
Where is that? I would like that.
Yeah, so if you're watching on Facebook, there's a little bell icon that you can just click, and it will always remind you whenever.
Oh, because I almost missed it. Fortunately, I was on the computer shopping, and I like to dress up when I'm shopping. So I was in my Christmas outfit when I realized it was bingo. I got a notice, and so I just clicked her on, and here we are. But I almost missed it this week. So there's a little reminder. How do you get the reminder?
So it's right there below the video. If you're watching on Facebook, you just hit the little, it looks like a little bell. You'll get reminded each week. And then we also, I do want to say thank you to everybody who each week helps make bingo possible by sending along a little something. You can do that by on the bottom of your bingo card. There's a little, dollar amount. You click any dollar amount that works for you, whatever it is. We really do appreciate it. There are 5 of us, plus Lewis, that make all of this possible. And so it really means a lot to us when you do that. You can also Venmo at Richfield Tips or PayPal me, Richfield Tips.
Wow, that is so cool. And we've so much to talk about tonight, but I think we'll start bingo and then we'll chat about things as we go.
I love that.
Because, I didn't want to say anything, but Lewis was closing his eyes when you were talking.
I know, he was over it. He was like, he's going to replace the 5 of us. Lewis is replacing all 5 of us.
He's going to doze off here. Like it's probably like half the crowd looks like that right now. Like, would you play the game already? So
I'm kind of aggressively doing it to you too, just so you know, it wasn't just me.
Wake up, little kitty, wake up. You, Lewis. Hi. He knows his name. He rarely comes, but he does know his name. Well, thank you so much, Chris, for everything, and happy birthday. I guess happy birthday early. Super happy about that. Wasn't invited to the party, but it looks like it was fun.
I sent you an invite, but you never return my calls, and it's a year later.
Well, my phone's been disconnected while I'm catching up on bills, for crying out loud. Okay, I thought we talked about that already. Yeah, so don't call me right now till I let you know. I got to get the deposit together to put it on the... Anyway, it's very complicated. I thought, well, if I had the money for the deposit, I would have paid the darn bill in the first place. But whatever, that goes. So anyway, so thank you, Chris. And we're going to play regular bingo in any direction, okay? Regular bingo, any direction, which means 5 in a row. That can be 5 in a row up and down and under any of those letters. Can be 5 in a row across any of those lines. Of course, you do get the free space. You can also go diagonal, which is fabulous. And tonight... Is this great? Yeah, that's Naomi and her roommate Yvonne, and she's doing that with ski gloves. It's so cold here. It's not as cold as it was. It warmed up a little bit, thank God. But anyway, and we do a nativity in Richfield at A Mighty Fortress is Our God Lutheran Church in Richfield, where she plays for the 10:30 service. And we do the nativity. It's a live nativity. We do it outside. And so she has to practice playing her harp with ski gloves. And she's doing a real nice job. And Yvonne hits the gong with her hook because she only has one arm. The other one's a hook. And she put bumpers on at the Ford plant for years. So she's only got one arm, but it's a good one. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, well, let's get started. And, here we go. I don't want to knock my computer. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. So let me get my used ball bag ready to go here. And I'm going to see if I can call bingo from all the way from up here. Ruth is here. Is she in the picture? Is it? Yeah, you can see her. She's right there. There's Ruth. And so we're going to use all the balls and all the letters. Okay, so here they come down. Oh, you can really see it, can't you? It's nice. And I like this is my laptop. I already told you that, but I do like it so much. So all the letters, bingo in any direction. I'm going to get us started. And I just want to remind you all that the first number, which is going to be a B because it's a blue number, the first number called, you see, is lucky. So if you get that first number, then that's the exciting thing, because then you get that first number and you can, and you're lucky for the rest of the night, okay? And the first number, and then if you get the first number, you say, wee! Okay, that's what you say, okay? And it's B5. B5. B5, everybody. B5. That is the lucky number of the night. And gotta drop it in the used. Maybe I'll put the used ball thing down here. There we go. There we are. And my screen is a little dark. I wonder if I need to lighten it up. Hold on just a moment. Let me. Oh, yes. Oh, here we go. It was so dark I couldn't see. Oh, that's better. Hi. Now I can see. Oh, yeah. And look at Lewis. Isn't he handsome? You know why he's sticking around so closely? Because Mommy's got the wiener. Look at that. We got the wieners. He was on a diet. When he still needs to be on a diet, but it's the holidays. And I thought, what the hey? So I got him some turkey wieners, and you're going to get a little bit of that today. So excited. Oh, look at this. We're going in order. We had B5 now. Oh, look at that. Craig is wee. Dominic Manello is wee. Charlie, wee. Look at all. Oh, no wee. For Charlie. Sorry, Charlie. And then Dan Delaney. Oh, hi, Dan. He used to be a Richfield guy years ago and moved. I don't know why he moved. We've never really talked it over, but anyway. So let me start out talking with Ruth Ann, if I could. Ruth Ann, come in. And Ruth Ann is from, there she is. Hi, Ruth Ann.
Hi.
And is the dog still there? I thought we should talk to you first because
there she is.
Is she just stay put? She's like Lewis. She just parks it and stays put?
Yeah, she's very interested in the conversation. She watches
Isn't
you
that
and you every week.
I wish I could find a man like that. I-30, everybody. I-30. Bingo in any direction. You just have to get 5 in a row. And so I am so excited. And this is the first time you've joined us. Have you played bingo over the last few months when we've been on the air?
Yes, we have.
I appreciate you being here. And isn't it been great during the terrible pandemic? And you know what's kind of exciting about it, Ruth Ann, is that I found that people made friends in this community. And what's happening is they're all still getting together to play bingo every Monday night. They all get on and they're texting each other. They're talking amongst themselves. So fun. I-23. So now, how is your area of the world right now with, are you having to wear masks or anything? Or how are you guys doing there in Kansas City?
No, I'm in Maryland.
Are you in Maryland? Are you? Okay.
They had taken away.
Oh, Lori. I was thinking of Lori. Yeah. It's just, you look like you have COVID. So I thought that I got mixed up. So yeah, but you're just looking, but you're fine. You're fine. You look like you have COVID, but you don't feel bad.
Nope. I'm COVID free. I'm good.
And when you feel good, it doesn't matter how you look, really, as long as you're feeling good. I-18. We all love to hear I-18. There we go. Oh, Lewis is going to move and give us a moment of rest here. So you're in Maryland then. That's right. And you've got grandchildren?
Yes, I do. I have 2 grandchildren.
I can't believe that. I can't believe he's doing laps around. He's doing laps around the computer. N35. Well, he knows where the wieners are now. And so if I take the wieners and I put them under the computer, we'll see him show up again shortly here. So that's wonderful. And are you retired? You say you're not working these days?
Yes, I used to be a nurse, and I'm just a mom now.
When did you retire? I-16. When did you retire?
Like 20 years ago.
Oh my goodness sakes! You've been retired a long time.
Yeah. I
bet you were glad you were retired over the last year or so, because it's been tough going.
Yeah,
it's been tough.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's been challenging for our nursing friends. That's why we're so grateful for them, aren't we? Our nursing friends, and
yes,
it's been a tough time. I mean, not that we're not always thankful for them, but especially now, it's been a tough time. I-19. Now, I'm wondering, how old are the grandkitties?
Olivia is 3 and Jack is 1.
Do you have photos? Do you have a photo you can show us?
Sure.
Because I want to see if we saw the dog and we love the dog. G60. We love the dog, but we have to see. I'm sorry, you have to see photos of grandkids. We can't let that go by.
Shall I show it to you this way?
Oh yeah, you can. Oh no! Look at. Oh, how cute! Raise it up a little bit higher. There you go. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, they're just adorable. That is so cute.
And that's my husband.
And that's your husband. I was going to say, who is that sitting next to you? And so, and are they your son or your daughters, or who's
my daughters?
Oh, how fun. And you know what? That makes the holidays so much more fun, doesn't it?
Yep. And then this is all of me and my kids and my grandchildren. So I have 3 children and 2 grandchildren.
Look how handsome those young men are.
Yeah, they're great.
Who are they?
Well, this one here beside my granddaughter is Riley. And on the other side is my son, Ryan.
Either of them available? I'm thinking your son might be available.
Yeah.
Does he like girls?
Ryan does.
Oh.
Riley, the one here, he likes guys.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad because I like guys. So I need to find a guy that likes girls. G56, you know, and not that I mind the homos, you know, because they do pay well. But what a beautiful family. You must be so proud.
Yeah, it's great.
And how long have you been married? Have you been married to your husband forever?
38 years.
That's close to forever.
And you know, Bob, your friend Bob, was in our wedding.
No.
Yes.
For real?
For real. We met him in college. We've been friends with him for a very long time.
That was just after the war, probably.
Right.
68. That is so exciting and so fun that you're retired and you can enjoy those grandkids. Are they living close by?
Yeah, they live about 15 minutes away.
Well, that's really cool. Now, grandkids are great. The dog is great. Your very attractive son is great. B14. But the biggest thing, and I saved this for last, this is the biggest news about Ruth Ann. Bigger than all of those other things, more important than all those other things, is she's related to somebody who owns the P-Town Fudge Factory. And if you've ever been to P-Town and you've ever been to the Fudge Factory, oh my, are you kidding me? Bingo, right in the middle of my Fudge Factory. Oh, darn it. Because the Fudge Factory is so good. And it's one of my favorite places to go in P-Town. It's delicious. And they do such a good job. They really do a great job. I mean, you know, and I have to be honest, there are a lot of great ice cream and fudge places. So I try to visit all of them because I know all of them. You know, when you're in town, you get to know everybody. And then I feel like, oh, I got to buy fudge. And so I put on about 25 pounds every year, but I take it off later. So good. So good. And how are they? You said it's a cousin or who is that?
Yeah, it's my cousin that they started in 1981. So, and now
1981 is the year that I became Miss Richfield, 1981.
Yeah, there you go.
On July 4th in the year of our Lord, 1981. And my show, 40 Holidays on the Throne, celebrates my 40 years. And so they're celebrating 40 years.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Darn it all. That's fantastic. Okay, so next summer when I go, I'll let them know that we were both celebrating 40 years at the same time. That's so exciting. Well, hang on. Let me get Chris on because Chris is going to come and he's going to help us find out who won the first game, which is always exciting.
And the first winner is Barbara Klein from Oakland Park, right next door to me. Congratulations, Barbara. Yeah.
Oakland Park, which is
right,
coming
right
along. That's
right.
getting nicer.
It's moving on up.
Hot dog, we got a wiener. Congratulations, Oakland Park. Hooray!
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play.
Oh, grabbing balls. I have to really reach up today. And I just realized it's jingles. Ooh, see, it has little jingle bells. Oh, it kind of, hello there. He jingles. It's really nice. So anyway, there. Now I got to make sure I close the cage. Sometimes I forget to do that. So anyway, well, I am so happy that we can all be here today. And part of the reason we can be here is because of you folks who are being so generous. And we always just mention a few names in our bingo boosters. And so if you don't see your name and you're a regular giver, we just know that we appreciate you and we'll put you up as soon as we can. But let's see the bingo boosters. And thank you, Gerard Bertoloni. I love that name. That's beautiful. And Jeff Brand. Hey, Jeff. And Donald Buska. That's very nice. Gary Butterfield. Who's the Gary Butterfield? That's a great name. Brian Keene, thank you so much. Brian's been so generous with us for so many weeks. He's one of our first donors, and he's been hanging with us for the whole year and a half or so. Well, it's more than a year and a half now. Year and 7 months, I think. Douglas Lieb, thank you. And Mark Martin. Oh, wow, that must be hard to have 2 first names. And Thomas McCaffney, however you say your last name, Thomas, thank you so much. He always gives me a tip on Cash App, which is kind of an interesting way to do it. So thank you, Thomas, for making the extra effort. Jean Bean, the bingo machine, who I had lunch with, and she saw me in Boston. She follows me everywhere. Thank you, Jean. And then thank the rest of these folks, if you could. They just help me out here.
Of course. I love to thank Philip Packard. Thank you so much. As well as Felipe and Mike Pavillard. And then, of course, thank you to Eric Riker and Patty Roberts and Trisha Schmermers. That's kind of a fun last name. I like that
Yeah.
one. And then thank you to William Sullivan and John Whitlock. Thank you, Christina Whittlesey. I think that's how it is. I like that. And
that's a great name.
And then how do you say this? Is that Tinia Wildersmith? How do you think you say that one?
I wonder if it's... You know what? Let's have her send in the pronunciation of her name. Because that. Wilder Smith, there can't be 2 of those. So if you're a Wilder Smith or any hyphenated name and you think you can pronounce this, send us the pronunciation. I wonder how you do say it. I wonder if it's Tina.
That could be
actually spelled in, a more complicated way. Like the Moes would do it. The homos. Difficult. So, well, whoever she is or he is, whoever they are, thank you so much for being so generous. We really appreciate it. And we're going to be we got bingos all lined up for the rest of the year. And I'm going to be, I'm actually going to be at the theater for the next few bingos because I'm doing my show. And all my stuff is going to be at the theater, so I have to go to the theater to call bingo.
Wait, but will Lewis be there too or no?
Well, we're going to have a Lewis cam, I think. We're trying to work that out. I'm trying to get Naomi or somebody to come into the trailer and maybe give us a Lewis cam because I can't have the cat in the theater. But anyway, we'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out. But next week is Trim the Tree Bingo. Trim the tree. And so if you want to get in the holiday spirit, watch Bingo Bonanza. We are celebrating all the way through. And also want to remind you that our Jewish friends are just starting to celebrate Chanukah, which is, yes. And there are actually 2 ways to pronounce it, Chanukah or Hanukkah. Sometimes it's with the CH, sometimes just the H. And it's an interesting, the Jewish Christmas is, like a lot of things Jewish. It's just a little bit longer. It's like, I don't know, it's a week and a half, 2 weeks. I don't know. It's a while. And it never falls at the same time. So I have to check my calendar because sometimes Chanukah is close to Thanksgiving. Sometimes it's close to Christmas. And every 7 years, it's the weekend after Memorial Day. So it's just hard to keep track of when it is exactly. But it's close to Thanksgiving this year. And we want to say happy holidays to our friends. It's mostly a kids' holiday for our Jewish friends. But, it's still fun. So happy Chanukah. And also, look what I brought back. I dusted this old friend up. We haven't seen this for a while.
It's been like 30 shows.
Oh, it's been a long time. Yeah. I know. It's been a long time. And look at what we have. What does that look like? That is a cell phone, and the cell phone has a little Christmas stocking on, and he's running. And then Santa. Oh, look at Santa. What is he? He's on the computer. Look at him. Santa's got his own laptop. And then here's a delivery. Look at that delivery man. He looks like he's coming to my house. That's what my house has been looking like lately. Because I'm getting ready for my holiday show, ordering things, and then you have to get presents and everything. And some of it I get it through the mail. And then, and look at this. This is looks like somebody's looking at a Christmas ornament on a phone. And then who is this? It's Lewis with his Christmas stocking on, his stocking hat on. So we're gonna roll this baby and see where we end up. And what question we're going to talk about. Oh, it landed on Lewis. All right. Well, you know what that means, Chris? That means we can ask whatever question you want. So you have a list of questions because we have a different question for each of these. But you can just pick whichever one you want.
I feel like Lewis wants to know what we all bought online today.
Oh, great. What did you buy online today? You can type it in, and Joe is going to help us. Did you shop at all today, or have you been shopping over the last few days? I shop
every freaking day. Like I
feel like I do too.
It's an endless stream of boxes.
Well, for me, like I get my fiber in the mail these days because I take a very specific fiber, a lady fiber, you know.
I take a male fiber, actually.
You take a male fiber, yeah. And so I get this fiber in the mail. They mail it to me. Oh, Russell D said nothing. Nothing? Nothing. That doesn't work. Well, while we're talking, Eric, pants. Okay. Wow, it sounds like we haven't got a lot of shoppers here. Oh, here we go. Vitamix. Kevin says Vitamix and a pair of
names. It takes a while.
Kenneth Cole shoes. How much money do my viewers have? That sounds like fancy shoes. I'm giving a little wiener to Lewis here.
Good choice, James.
Little wiener. And so, and then dog treats for how? Oh, that was Laura Lanza, who is our. Did you ever meet Laura when you were in P-Town? She owns Essentials, and she got treats for. Oh, it's going by, and we're not reading it. David, I bought a new bong. Okay. All right. Is that a musical instrument? I'm not sure what it is. Bong. Yeah. It's or something that hits you on the head or something. Yeah. And then Greg said a TV and vitamins.
Greg did well.
I know. TV. Wow. I wish I was related to Greg. Oh, Sherry Brown, a TV for my son and his wife. Ooh, don't say anything. Is that supposed to be a surprise, Sherry? Sherry's so generous. She's so sweet. She's another one who's been
pillows. You can never have enough pillows.
Pillows, nada. Okay, so someone brought something Mexican. Car insurance. Oh my gosh. Okay, Bianca said air fryer and humidifier. Okay, that seems like two things that would go well together.
That's right. And the Aura ring, that's new. John's got good taste. That's new.
Yeah. Right? Oh, John is from Scotland. John Taylor is from Scotland. And then a 3D diamond dot picture of a cat to fill out while I heal from. Oh, he had knee surgery. You know, he hurt his knee. That's so sad. I wonder if Dusty's around here.
Rudy, the answer is it may be. It may be Rudy. You're going to want to consult somebody else on that.
Hi, Rudy. Celine Dion purchase. Oh, yeah. I don't know if it's too gay, but it's definitely gay. And then, all these. And Ruth Ann. We got another Ruth Ann and Tim. Hi, pants. Half off. Wow, there must have been a pants sale.
And aren't they just
I love pants. Well, I didn't know that. Doll clothes. Noelle bought doll clothes. I love it. Oh, dear. Leah wrote a book. Okay, I didn't buy anything online today, but my most recent online purchase was a couple of weeks ago. I bought a fire truck Christmas tree ornament for my friend. Oh, I love that. For my friend who loves fire trucks.
I also
and, I have a fire truck ornament. That's so cute. Okay, I'm putting this away. I can't find the other cat.
A piano. Look at that. That's
Barb Brandt. I know Barb. So I can't.
Brad ordered better Wi-Fi so he could join us each Monday.
Okay, keep reading because I gotta feed Dusty.
Hello Kitty things. That's great. And Kenneth Cole, 50% off. That's why there's two Kenneth Cole tonight.
Okay. No, that's the second Kenneth Cole.
I know.
Inflatable hot tub.
Those were actually really great. A friend of mine has one of those. Those are actually quite
inflatable hot tub.
Yes.
Ooh, Miss Richfield merch on. Oh, look at that. Dominic Manello. Always knows the right answer. Dominic Manello, thank you. Go on to Redbubble and get some Miss Richfield merch.
That's the gender neutral fiber. You don't have to, it's not male or female.
Metamucil. Ooh, Metamucil's engineered though. I get the natural stuff, the stuff that it's like drinking gravel, but it does clean me out. I'll tell you, it's really fantastic. So we're missing some of the, Estee Lauder, go back. Estee Lauder, I love Estee. Oh, holiday box. Dang, are they giving away a free gift? They give away free gifts every once in a while.
Purchase $55 or more.
I know, right? Oh, you buy Estee Lauder too, and then Aveda and Yarn. No, that doesn't sound like that would go together at all.
A yarn surprise.
Right. Okay, I'm thinking if you buy Aveda, would you do so? Or anyway,
you would be asking for a refund in no time at all. That you'd be
asking for a refund. Yeah, I don't know. Let's show. Okay. Okay. All right. And a colostomy makes to match my shoes. All right. That's Todd Price. Do you know who that is? Oh, Jamie Price. Todd and Jamie are brother and sister. Todd's my penis in Minneapolis, where I do my Christmas show at the Illusion Theater. That's who that was.
The last show for me to understand what your penis was. And I was very confused.
Penis.
I know. I was very confused. Got a lot of text messages.
Yes. Anyway, there's lots of great answers that we're missing, but the crowd is watching. I'm sure. Yeah. We don't have to read everything to people; they understand. And anyway, and the cats are just having a great time chowing down on the weed. Cancun.
Wow, everyone is shopping like crazy now. Now I feel like we have to go online and buy stuff.
Now I feel like a loser. I bought the Pampers with
extended car warranty. Somebody bought the car warranty.
No way. The extended car warranty. Was that on sale? I hope so.
It's always on sale when they call 48 times a day.
Yeah, they do remind you, I think. I don't know. I don't drive. I take the bus. But okay. And then Dawn and my hot tub and Brad. Oh, Brad. We haven't talked to Brad in ages. Oh, he got something, but we don't know what it is.
Yes. Want to buy tickets to Miss R's holiday show.
This is a perfect trend. Yeah.
Perfect. That's perfect placement. Perfect.
Talk about this, Chris. Yeah. Talk about this.
So it is the time of year, the Chanukah time, the Christmas time, Kwanzaa time, whatever you're celebrating, we have the holiday show for you. So it is 40 holidays on the throne. It's going to be 2 streaming watch parties, one on December 19th, the other is December 27th at 8 p.m. Eastern. We hope you're going to join us. That'll be fun. We'll all be together. We'll all be chatting. You can get tickets at holiday.missritchfield.com. Now, if you can't make either of those watch parties, you're not going to miss the holidays. You can still have it because you can just buy either one of those and you can watch it anytime on demand. You'll own it and cherish it forever. So you can do that again at holiday.missritchfield.com. It makes the perfect gift.
Yeah, you can give it away. You can also and see, I've got it pulled up on my computer right here. And are the tickets available?
They're available right now.
Okay, so you can go online right now, and this is what you'll see. And you can buy a ticket, and you can join one of the watch parties. And sometimes people want to do that, like when they play bingo. A lot of people play bingo with people from all over the country, and they get together every Monday, and they become friends. As we know, with that woman who flew from Hawaii to Canada to visit those guys, we never heard how that went.
Too. It was.
Look at this! I love my new Miss Richard. Look at that! A sweatshirt from Cool as a Moose. I bought it. Last weekend, Barb. You were in P-Town. Excellent. Barb is a fabulous friend of mine. I'm a postal clerk. Okay, Leah, postal clerk, and what? What is that? Newfoundland, right? NL, Newfoundland. Pray for us as we deal with yes, I know. She's right. Leah's right. Those postal workers, we got to be nice to them because they are the ones that are delivering all this crap before the holidays. I know. I'm not in a rush for my fiber. I got enough fiber, but still,
There's a lot of Kenneth Cole shoes that are in the mail right now that we need to make sure get delivered on time.
Really? I know Kenneth Cole's stock is going to be tomorrow after bingo.
That and fiber are the 2 big ones tonight.
Exactly. Well, we are going to play our next game of bingo. Yeah, I know we're a little behind tonight, but we'll move it along. Don't worry. We're very good at moving it along. And we do want to remind you that this next game is always relating to our theme. And this is O is for online. So we're going to be going all the way around the free space. So you'll see you don't need the free space, but hang on. They're doing a great job tonight. It's a little chilly out there. So anyway, we're going to call I's, N's, and G's, but no free space, okay? I's, N's, and G's. And we're going to talk, we're going to go to Rod. Rod, come in. We're going to talk to Rod. And don't forget, it's circling the free space. Did you think we forgot about you, Rod?
No, not at all.
Oh, good. Because we did not forget about you. We got talking to Ruth Ann, and then the next thing you know, one thing leads to another. Hold on a minute. G50. Now, what the very exciting thing about Rod is he works in New York in theater, and which is so exciting. I'm so happy that we got you on because you must be busy. And are you working currently?
I am currently working, yes.
Who are you working for? N37. Who are you working for?
I'm currently working on To Kill a Mockingbird.
Oh, I didn't get to see that yet. So it's still around.
It's still around.
Is it going to be around for a while?
Well, I hope so.
Who is playing? Anybody famous in it now? I know wasn't Jeff Daniels or somebody in it?
He's back.
No.
Came back to reopen
I'm
it.
furious. I'm furious. I wish I was in New York right now. I would love to go see that. I-25. So, and what do you do for them when you're there in New York working on To Kill a Mockingbird?
I'm what's called a dresser. I help the actors into and out of their costumes if need be.
Really? See, now I do that myself. I get myself in and out of costumes, but you can actually have somebody do that for you, huh?
Right.
G55. Who needs to be helped into a costume To Kill a Mockingbird, for crying out loud?
To Kill a Mockingbird, not a lot.
Is somebody dressing up as the Mockingbird, or what? No?
No.
Well, what kind of costumes do they have that you have to help them in? Isn't it just suits and ties and
It's
such?
all suits and ties. What I'm there for is in case something goes wrong.
Oh.
Somebody loses a zip, loses their button.
I-18. Yeah, and I bet you that happens all the time because they're probably. Is there many changes in the costumes? Because it's not really that kind of show, is it?
No, it takes place in like 1938 Alabama.
Yeah. Right.
So
It's such a great story. It's a really great story.
And it's so poignant still today.
To this day. Well, I think it's even more, I think we read it when I was in school. I don't know what grade. I don't remember what grade I was in. And G51. But I will tell you, I think it's even more important today because of what we're going through, in our society. I think it's more important today that people go see the show, And it's really such a good story. So if you haven't seen it, I-16, you should go see it. And then if I come and see it and contact you, then can I, go backstage or anything? Is there?
Unfortunately, due to COVID protocols.
They're using that excuse for everything. Okay, now at some point, you're going to have to stop using that excuse. All right.
I can't even go visit my friends backstage who work on other shows.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if they don't let you in, for crying out loud, you know what I'm saying? Now you're also you are really related to the Monday, to this big Monday thing, because it's online, and then also on Saturday, I think we had Small Business Day. I think that's the day that they celebrate small business purchases. And you have your own. Not only are you working on Broadway, but you also have another business that you're working on, and 35. Tell us about that other business.
Well, when Broadway shut down, I started weave. I'm a weaver. I created a website, and I started weaving fabrics.
G46. Well, I got this in the mail a while ago, and I wasn't 100% sure who sent it to me. Does this look like your work?
Yes, that is mine.
You're kidding!
I
was wondering who
Thank
this
you.
was. Look how beautiful it is. It's so pretty. It's Christmassy, but yet it's not. It doesn't have to be Christmassy, but it is a little Christmassy with the green and the red. Isn't it pretty? It's just a beautiful. Is it like a placemat sort of thing?
It could be whatever you want it to be. It could be a placemat. It could be a dish towel.
It could be a small beach towel.
A small beach towel.
If you didn't want to bring a big beach towel with you, it's a beautiful. And so you did this.
I do. I make them.
Wow! Look how pretty that is, and how beautiful it looks. Isn't it pretty? It's a lovely thing, and it's all hemmed beautifully. And so you actually weave this.
I actually weave it. Yes.
Wow! And then when we go on your site, what do we see? Do you weave other things too? Do you weave outfits or anything like that? And 45.
I weave everything from hand towels, scarves, I'm passing out to little pouches and tote bags.
That is cool. That is so cool. Hang on a minute. Let's get Lori in because, Lori is also a person like yourself, a very creative person. She lives in Kansas, both in Missouri and in Kansas City. And now Rod is a weaver, and he weaves. You saw that beautiful fabric.
Yeah.
And then you also do something very creative, don't you, Lori? Tell us about what you do. N39.
I make hats and
Oh, let's see.
Oh, very cool.
they're the long tail, like a
Are
stocking
you
cap.
kidding? This seems like something the two of you should get connected on. You
I
could
know.
weave the material,
Do you-
and you could make the hat.
I use fleece mostly.
You use fleece. Well, maybe maybe Rod could weave you some material. You could shake it up a little bit. So that's your hat. And is that your main hat? I mean, I see that there's a hat behind you,
Yes,
a
that's
mannequin
my,
or something.
That's my alien.
Clearly.
He's my roommate. I
Okay.
stick him out on the balcony when I'm expecting a delivery.
God, really?
Yeah.
And so nobody probably takes your packages. Not with him standing out there. G48, everybody. That sounds kind of nice. And how long? Now, do you have a website too that you're selling your hats like Rod does?
I'm not that into it. I have a Facebook page. I will sell them once in a while, but it's not like a thing I do regularly. I've sold them off my head.
So people see them. Well, Rod, you have to keep that in mind. Maybe, find something you could wear, you know what I mean? And people be like, wow, that looks like a fabulous thing. And you just, that's brilliant. That's a smart thing. A scarf. That's what you could do, Rod. You could wear a scarf. And I bet you people, do you have a scarf there that you can show us? Look at this. Oh, he's got,
that's
look
beautiful.
at that scarf. Oh, that's pretty. And you weave that?
I do. I wove the scarf.
Oh, I mean, I've heard of knitting, but I've never heard of weaving like that. So you literally, how do you do it then? You actually just take, isn't that crazy? You just take, good heavens. Do you just, here, Main Street Weaving. Oh, there's your loom.
That's my loom.
So pretty.
With a rainbow. Oh, my word. Now, making those hats can't be that complicated, is it, Lori?
No.
No, I'm glad.
I can make a hat in 15 minutes or less.
Okay. Well, I have a feeling I bet it takes Rod a half an hour to come up with probably twice as long. And that is I-21. That is fantastic, though, you guys. I love having creative people. I love it when we have creative people on the show that do things because it's so much fun to see different ways. Because you both have other jobs. Lori, you're a customer service person for a trucking firm, aren't you?
Yes.
I wish you had brought one of the truckers with you because I think that would have been kind of nice. Right, Rod? Would you like to see one of the truckers, Rod? Would ya? Me too. By the way, let's get Joe in here too while we're doing this. N31. So, Joe, would you like to see one of those truckers?
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, New York theater is great, but give me a trucker any day of the week. You know what I'm saying? Which always reminds me of what my mother used to tell me. My mother used to say, you can lose. Yeah, she'd say, always pack a smile in your handbag. Always pack a smile in your handbag because you can lose your lipstick. You can lose your dignity. But if you have a smile, you'll always be able to find some trucker to give you a ride home. That's what she said. The wise woman. I-23. But, we need truckers. Now, in the United States, we are just stuck with shiploads of stuff that can't get undone. Are you dealing with that in Canada, Joe? Like are you stuck too, like the rest, or it seems like the Canadians would figure this out, but have they figured it out?
No, we're stuck. And going back to your COVID comment, COVID is the excuse.
COVID. I know that's going to be the excuse for a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, wow, this fish is cold. COVID. It's COVID. I'm sorry. Your fish is cold. It's COVID. We couldn't get enough heat. The supply chain is, we couldn't fire up the coal oven. N42. Oh, Lewis is getting into things. Lewis, get over here. And then Joe is in Canada, fabulous Canada. Now let's show what the O is. It's O for online. So you're going to go all the way around. You're going to go all the way around the free space, okay? All the way around the free space. There we go. All the way around. Not that complicated. Only calling I's, N's, and G's, okay? I's, N's, and G's. No free space, all right? We're going to call the next G G60. G60. So now what are you doing up there in Canuck Land for work, Joe?
I got a boring job. I work at a bank.
Wow, that is boring. Yeah. I know. I'm trying to think of a follow-up question. So let's move on. Oh, you travel, though. You must make money doing this. Some of that Monopoly money you guys have up there, which isn't worth as much as our money, but still, it's worth something. N41. And we met because you travel with Atlantis Events. Rod, have you ever traveled with Atlantis Events?
I have not had the pleasure, but hopefully soon.
Have you ever been to P-Town, Rod?
I was at P-Town once, many, many years ago, designing costumes for a production.
Oh, what production was that?
It was a production of Vampire Lesbians of Sodom.
Oh, dear. Something tells me that sold well.
Actually, it did.
Yeah. Nothing I would go see, but I-29. But no, I shouldn't say that. I hear that's a great show. I've never seen it. It's a famous show, though.
It was written by Charles Busch.
Who I call Chuck. Yeah, I'm one of because I know him so well. N44. He's been to P-Town. He performs in P-Town sometimes. Nice guy, by the way. Very nice guy. Is he still in New York? Do you ever see him?
He is. We don't cross paths, but he's still here. I follow him on Facebook.
G52. So that's fantastic. Now, but staying in Canada now. You were in the Dominican Republic with me. When were we in the Dominican Republic together, Joe?
Just recently, we were in Michi's.
Oh, you were in Michi's?
Yeah.
Oh, right. You know what? I think we had a picture together. Didn't we take a picture together?
Yeah.
I thought we did, and I don't think I showed it.
No, but I can pull it up if you want.
Pull it up because I think I have it. I actually have it. I remember. Oh, that is the funniest thing because I just saw it the other day and I thought, oh, that's right. I was supposed to show that photo. That's it. That's a photo I was supposed to show. Get it closer to the camera and then point it down a little bit. There you go. I know everything's. Oh, there you go. That's perfect. Oh, look at us. My goodness sake. We look like a happy couple. And we were in the third world and we were enjoying it. Remember? We were having a great time. Oh, absolutely. Oh, it was fun, wasn't it? It was supposed to be a 5-star resort. That didn't really pan out, but we had a fun time. Yeah, it was not a 5-star resort, but we had fun. We made the best of it, didn't we?
Yes, we did. And I'll be seeing you in Cancun.
You're going to come to Cancun too?
Yeah.
See, Rod, this is why you should ditch that Broadway career and go to banking so you could travel. Or you could live where Lori lives, which is probably a more reasonable place. And then you could make hats instead of weaving, spending all your time in the loom, But anyway, we'll talk more about that. Don't go anywhere. So Chris, who is our winner of our second? Oh, first of all, we usually do the share winner.
You got it. And so our share winner today.
I'm catching on. It's Bingo 86. I
need you to remind me. So it's good that we're like this team here. And so our share winner is Greg Holloway from Wakefield, New Hampshire.
We know Greg Holloway. Greg Holloway is one of our bingo guys, bingo boosters.
Of course.
Yeah.
So thank you very much, Greg. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you, Greg.
Is Gary from the Bronx. Congratulations, Gary from the Bronx.
Gary from the Bronx, somebody who clearly needs the money. Hot dog, we got a wiener. Congratulations, Mr. Bronx man.
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play.
I'm grabbing my balls right now and loading this back up together here because we got to play our last and final game. But before we do that, I want to just remind you again of how much fun I think we're going to have. First of all, next week on our Trim the Tree bingo, which is always a lot of fun. Trim the Tree bingo. This is Christmassy this week, but it'll really be Christmassy next week. So please join me. I'll be at the theater doing my show at the Illusion Theater It's in used to be downtown, but it's going to be even closer to me. It's in South Minneapolis now on 38th and Pleasant or Pillsbury. Pleasant, I can't remember. Anyway, it doesn't matter. And what's so exciting about it is it's a brand new theater space, and we're all so very, very excited about it because they haven't even used the theater yet. I'm going to be the first show that they use this new theater space, and so, but a lot of you are saying, well, that's great, Mr. Richfield, but I can't be there. I don't live in the Minneapolis area. But of course, don't forget, you can get a link to 40 Holidays on the Throne. Watch it online at either one of our watch parties, or if you want, you can just get the link and you can watch it on your own. You don't even have to worry about it. But if you want to watch with your friends during one of those parties. But before we do anything else, I want to do a quick magic mirror, because I want to say hi to some of my special friends. So many friends out there who've been so good to me, and we're coming off of Thanksgiving, and it just makes my heart. I just over the Thanksgiving holiday thinking about all of you out there, and wanted to say thank you to everybody. And when I put the magic mirror up, I can see everybody, and I just wanted to say thank you so much for making bingo a reality for us. Many of you have been very, very generous. From Wellfleet, Arturo. Hi, Wellfleet. That's really close to P-Town. And really close. I go to Wellfleet. The drive-in's fun there. And the flea market. There's Greg. Hey, Greg. Congratulations. And Leah from Conception Bay. And Jerry. Hey, Jerry. Look how hot Jerry looks. From Rochester. Home of Darien Lake, and home of Mrs. Kasha Davis and her handsome husband. And John. Oh, John, I hope you're doing better. Danny. Larry. Good to hear from you, darling. And Jeff. Oh, from Rehoboth Beach. Fester, Timothy, thank you so much. Lucas, I see you, darling, in Brazil. Congratulations, Silva. That's a great name. That's a big name in Cape Cod. A lot of our Portuguese friends have the last name Silva, Lucas. Isn't that cool? From Sao Paulo. And Kurt Shade. I know. Thank you, Miss Richfield. We appreciate that. He's my #1 fan and my fan club. Jean Bean, the bingo machine. Hello. Jean Bean is fabulous. She follows me everywhere. I appreciate it. Angela. Hi, Angela. Happy holidays to you. I love you and all your helpers. And we appreciate all of you. Sue, thank you, darling, from Minnesota. And Sherry, our nurse, one of our nurse friends. Kevin. Hi, Kevin Danielson. I know Kevin. And Mark D. Hello, from St. Pete's. And St. Pete's is a really fun place. And Josh, hi Josh, and Noel, hi Noel, good to see you. Arden Hills, oh my gosh. And you can come see my show live then. John Taylor from Scotland, oh my goodness sakes, always good to be part of bingo, but goodness sakes, I hope you heal. We're all thinking about you. David, hi David in Illinois. We appreciate 2 kisses and 2 hugs. I don't know what to think. And Dan Delaney, thank you so much. Hi from Minnesota. He used to be in Richfield, you know. And Joel Beatty, Joel and Mike say hello from Connecticut. Steve from DC. Hi, Steve in the house. Kieran, how are you from the Bronx? Hey, somebody from the Bronx just won. Alejandro from Mexico City. I love Mexico City. I've been to Mexico City. You've got a great place you live there. Kevin, greetings from Harrodsburg, CA. Visiting Gary and George, former bingo guests. Yes, I know Gary and George. And we appreciate them. Hey, Kevin, how are you? Kevin's another one of our bingo boosters. We appreciate that. Looking forward. Oh, in 2 weeks, he's going to see me. And then Carmen, hello from West Henrietta. Dear God, I haven't been to West Henrietta. I haven't been to Henrietta or East or West. Misty, hello from Minnetonka. Oh, dear God. Oh, dear. David. Mark Scott, hey, from San Diego. Wow, I hope I come back to San Diego. Martini's Above 4th better reopen soon. James, love you in Baltimore. Hey. And you know, I'd love to come to Baltimore. Wendy. Jerry and Stella. Lori, hello from Hopkins, a guest from last week. Oh, and Larry from North Cherokee and Fountain, and a Chinooka celebrant. And then Gary and Greg. And hi, Greg. Thank you so much. And Gary C. I love Monday nights. We do too. Thank you so much. And LaDonna and Tim and Jamie. Hi, Jamie. And Marcus and Dave and Rudy and Eric. And look at all it. Wendy again. Thank you so much. And Stella. Stella's the dog. And there's so many of you out there, and I am so very thankful, as is my team. Thank you so much for being so generous, for letting us make a community out of this crazy game that we play every week. And we're going to hang in there. We're going to be doing it every week through Christmas, through the year, actually, the end of the year. But I wanted to also say, if you are out there and you're lonely or you're hurting, God knows, maybe the holidays make you a little blue. Not everybody. I mean, I love the holidays, but I know people who don't. And if you don't, talk to somebody and share yourself with somebody. Don't try to do it alone out there. The magic mirror sees you. You're not alone. You're with us. You're with the Bingo Bonanza crew. And so if you are feeling a little down, I hope this helps lift you up a little bit. And I hope that it reminds you, do a little talk and talk to some friends. Somebody out there wants to help you. Just trust me on that. We're going to do our last game, and it's I is for Internet. And of course, we celebrated the big holiday, and we talked to people like Lori, who sells hats, and Rod, who just has that fabulous weaving company. It's so amazing. And so I wanted to let you know that that this is a really easy one because it's just eyes. Okay, so it's going to go really fast. I know we're a little bit behind. In fact, I'm motioning to the girls that. Oh dear. There they go. They do look happy at the end of the hour, though. I do have to say they don't like it when we go over an hour. So I do apologize if any of you are hurried, but I got all my red balls all lined up and ready to go. So we don't have to take too long. It's only eyes. I is for Internet, okay? And we're going to start with I-19. I-19. And let's bring all the guests on, all of you together. And we'll just chat with everybody at the end of the road here. And Rod, one thing I was going to ask you about is you dressed Britney Spears?
I did.
Wow. When was that?
She was 12.
Oh, she was 12.
A
few years ago.
More
than 5 years ago.
More than 5 years ago, yeah.
Exactly. I-30, everybody, I-30. And was she a nice gal?
She was. She was very nice.
And was her father around at that time?
I never met her father, but I did meet her mom.
Oh, her mother you met. Oh, yeah. How was Mom?
Mom was cool.
Is she not in the picture anymore? All you hear about is her father.
I think she's still in the picture.
Oh, because her father's the only one making the news these days, really. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look at the puppy.
But she was one of our understudies in a show called Ruthless.
Oh, she was an understudy.
She was an understudy.
Whoa. That was a few years ago. I-27. I worked with a girl who used to be with her on the Mouseketeers.
Cool.
It was, yes, and she didn't quite have the same career result as Britney Spears did, but they were together on the Mouseketeers. And so that is so interesting, and I hope your weaving continues. In Minnesota here, we have the Minnesota Textile Center. And that is amazing. If you get a chance to look that up, Rod, the Minnesota Textile Center is fascinating. And it's one of the largest textile centers. It's a big nonprofit, and they have weaving classes and looms. And it's really cool. So look it up if you get a chance. A friend of mine heads it up, actually. A friend of mine, my friend Carl, is the one who's in charge of it all. And they have a huge building and a big library. I think they have the largest library about fabric. So needless to say, I'm not often checking out a book because I don't care about fabric that much. Although I'm loving this thing that you sent me, whatever it is. I love it. The tiny towel or the large placemat, whatever it is. I-23. I think it's
in good health.
Well, I appreciate you sending it. It's very pretty, and it's Christmassy too. So, and now, Joe, you said that you like Days of Our Lives in reality TV. This is what you like in Canada?
Yeah.
But that's probably all you have in the wintertime. Is it cold? Does it get terrible up there like it does here in Minnesota?
Yeah, well, we got some snow yesterday.
You did?
Yeah.
See, we don't really have, I don't think, yeah. I mean, it's just like, a dusting and then gone. So, I mean, if it's going to be cold, I'd rather have snow. Like, give me snow. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, otherwise, why waste the, I-29. Is it 29? Yes. I-29. I-29. And so that is fantastic. And Lori, if we want to buy your hats, can we buy them?
Yeah, I do have a Facebook page, and I do get notifications if somebody messages me. We can work something out.
Okay.
It's
And I
Hats by
hope.
Sweets.
And you feel okay now?
Yes, I do. I didn't have a voice last week at all.
Well, you
My
barely
name-
have a voice now, really. I mean, I'm not sure how everyone else feels, but I-16.
I think that's my normal voice.
It's a lovely voice. It's a lovely voice. It makes up for the giant hat that you have. With the tiny voice and the giant hat, kind of balances out in a weird way. And Ruth Ann and Sophie, darling, in Maryland. Is it cold out there in Maryland? What's the weather like out there?
Yeah, it's cold. It's like 40 degrees.
And what's a chappy blanket?
Oh, it's this fabulous blanket. I have it here. It's this nice warm blanket, and they make one with Cape Cod and the islands as their print. Mine is the print of the Chesapeake Bay, but they make them in different states. And the way that they're also woven, and they're just really, really cool. It's a mother-daughter just are doing it, and it's just a really nice, heavy, warm blanket. They have various sizes and such.
Chappy, Chappy.
Well, it's a New England company, and they took the name from Chappaquiddick at Martha's Vineyard, and then they called
I've heard of that.
Yeah.
So it's probably something that can get wet.
Yeah.
I bet. Yes. I-21. Exactly. Well, that's fantastic. Oh, look at the puppy. Lewis. Oh, there's a bingo. Lewis left me at one point. He got interested in something over in the counter. He hasn't been back. Yeah. So I gave up on the hot dogs, and that was the end of that. So, okay, now hang on. We've got a bingo. So nobody go anywhere. Okay, let's get Chris in here and find out who is our bingo winner.
It is an extra special bingo. It is our good friend Leah McDonald. Congratulations.
No way, Leah
so
in
happy.
Canada, Joe. She's in Newfoundland. Do you know where Newfoundland is?
Yes, it's very.
None of the rest of us do. But Leah had a birthday last week, and I did a little birthday greeting for her because I couldn't be at the birthday party. I couldn't even be at, they did it online. I couldn't even do that because I was busy. But I did give her a little greeting, so it's kind of a belated birthday gift. And I say, hot dog, we got a wiener. Congratulations, Leah. We love you.
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play.
Oh, listen to that music, everybody. Can you hear it? L-O-V-E. Oh, that's my theme song. That's what I try to make my life all about. I hope you do too. I want to thank all of you for joining me. I know so many of you joined from Mexico City, Brazil, Scotland, all over the United States. That means the world to me. And it's the world that's better when we all get together. So let's bring on Ruth Ann, Rod, Lori, and Joe. Thank you for being great guests. What a fun evening. And what talented people we have. So many beautiful people out there. And you know what? The holiday season's just started. So take your time, listen to some holiday music. And again, happy Chanukah to our Jewish friends. And let's all spell L-O-V-E together, shall we? Is everyone ready? Here we go.
L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore. Love was made for me and you. Ooh, love was made for me and you.
And you, and you, trim the tree, Bingo. Bye, everyone. Mwah!
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play.
Now it's your turn. Join with me.
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play.
Grab your balls and play. Now you.
Grab your balls and play.
Grab your balls and play.
Grab your balls and play.
Grab